So the planes in Battlefield are a big deal, alright? They're all over the place, they're all over the sky like mosquitoes, but we need to take them out. How do you destroy them? The enemy ones, of course. How do you destroy them? What are your options? What is the best way? So we're going to be answering all these questions in this video. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Number one thing you need to understand for destroying the planes is actually what your options are. Right, what can you do? How can you destroy these planes? What are your options? So what you got are the AA guns, which are probably the best way. Then you got the tanks, which are okay but not all that great. And then you got the planes, right? So you have those three ways to actually destroy planes. But now there are other ways to damage planes, right? But I don't really recommend them because they're not really efficient at destroying planes. These are your top three ways to destroy planes. So let's talk about these. The AA guns, these are the anti-aerial guns, your anti-aerial weapons, artillery, whatever you want to call it. The number one best way, I bet. It's the number one way to destroy planes in my opinion because it is for that, right? This piece of artillery was made for destroying aircraft, alright? That is its purpose. Right, so it does do the job pretty well. So basically, you need to do what you think you should be doing. Shoot up into the air, shoot a little ahead of the target plane so that you can get your shots on target. They'll land on it, and he'll eventually die, and the armor of the the armor of the plane will be destroyed. So definitely keep that in mind. That is how you do that. Now let's move on to the tanks. So tanks are not personally my favorite. They're not my preference, but I do know that they do work. Alright, they do work. So when you use the tank, there needs to be other people helping you, either from the same tank or from another plane or another tank or another airship or an AA gun or whatever. Right, the tank is good for occasional damage and for suppression, but if you're working alone, it's not your go-to. It's not your go-to. It's to help your team that is already like destroying people in the air, taking down airplanes. So if you have a squad working with you, the tank is a great way to do your part. I really don't recommend that you use the tank if you're going solo though, because it's just such a slow fire rate, and then like you have to be so accurate and stuff like that. It's just not ideal, alright? It's not efficient enough to actually go solo, especially also, you know, taking into consideration that you can't just use any turret on any tank. You have to use the ones that shoot rockets. You can't be shooting the machine gun ones. It doesn't work the same way. So only use the tank if you are helping your squad out. Don't use it if you're alone. It's not worth it. Don't waste your time. You're probably better off getting on the train and using an AA gun on that, or maybe getting on another plane or something like that. But we'll be talking about the planes next. So piloting your own plane. Alright, you can pilot your own plane. If you choose to pilot your own plane, you need to analyze and understand the situation that you're in first before you get on a plane. Basically, if you're going in solo, the attack plane in my opinion is probably the way to go. If you're going with a friend, the fighter is ideal. Right? The bomber just isn't too good for destroying planes. Like, it's good for ground support, right? But it's not good for actually destroying trains. It's really slow and it's hard to maneuver. Your attack plane is the best if you're going solo, and the fighter I would think is best if you're with somebody else. But those are just my opinions. Of course, I have some stuff to back it up, but you should definitely figure out what you like too. If you're gonna go in with a friend, with a squad member, something like that, you'll probably want the fighter in my opinion, because your friend will be doing the attacking, you'll do the piloting, or the other way around. And then the cannon on that thing is best suited for attacking other planes. Like, it's meant for attacking other planes. Like, that is what it's for. Right, the cannons on those things are insane for penetrating armor on enemy vehicles and enemy planes. Like, that is what you want if you're going to be going with somebody else. Now, if you're going to be going solo, obviously the attack plane is best because you're going to be on your own, so you need to have the enemy in front of you, right? Because the attack plane, you can't attack from behind, so you have to attack from in front. And you need to have them in front of you to do that. And the thing is that if they get behind you, which will happen a lot, alright, it'll happen a lot. If they get behind you, you can quickly and easily maneuver. You can make sharp turns with this plane and get you in a better situation. Make sure that you are behind him so that you can attack. It's just the best way to go if you're going to go solo. Again, it's probably not the best way overall. I think that you should probably go with the fighter and get somebody to help you out. I think that is the best way, but definitely do what you think is best. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.